The voluntary scheme is the brainchild of the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. In celebrating the 2024 International Volunteer Day, the Voluntary Service Overseas, in partnership with the Nigerian National Volunteer Service, hosted a one-day conference with the theme Volunteering, a Force for a Sustainable Future. It is designed to imbibe in the youth the spirit of volunteerism and shared values, as well as equip them to contribute to the national and community development and their well-being. The Deputy Director for the Nigerian National Volunteer Service, Emmanuel Agudi, said the database of Nigerian youth will ensure proper planning of relevant youth activities. The database and blueprint, he said, consists of comprehensive action plan of volunteerism activities that will engage the youth in constructive activities that will help reduce social vices in the society.
The database is a registration portal to capture the data of Nigerian volunteers and international volunteers. So this database is for everybody to register, to create awareness, for commencement of registration of the volunteers into this database. This database will be processed, volunteers profile for effective deployment into community service and into services. The only way volunteerism can contribute to constructive engagement of the youth is through developing and strengthening volunteerism. Volunteerism is an option to engage youth, to engage Nigerians. It is an option for them to participate in the phase of their community and the society where they are living. So volunteerism provides a platform and an avenue where youth volunteers can be engaged constructively. It will avoid social vices and idling away.
Speaking to journalists, lead voluntary service overseas in Nigeria, Giving Promise, spoke on the critical role volunteering play in tackling pressing challenges.
Volunteers and volunteerism in Nigeria is for all. However, the government has been doing quite a lot in recent times. You all know there was a development of the National Volunteer Database. There's also a development of the National Blueprint, and we also have a development of the inclusive volunteering policy. However, there are more to be done. The government is doing their own bit, and they're trying their best to see how volunteers can be included in assessing development concerns in communities especially.
Other stakeholders spoke on how to collaborate and engage the youth to be activists in volunteerism.
The voluntary uniformed men in the country have really helped the Nigerian security agency. Look at in the northeast, northwest, we have the civilian JTF, which are just individuals that decided to come together in voluntary in the area of security services.
If you go to interior places, if you talk about volunteers, a lot of people don't even know what is volunteerism at all. And as such, we have a lot of responsibilities as major stakeholders to be able to reach out to others, let them know what is expected of them, so they can be able to also make that impact, the positive impact we're talking about.
Volunteerism should be in their blood is because they need to know what is going on in the country. And they need to know that we need to hold the bulls by the horns. This is the work they need to do because nobody's going to do it for them. And I told them they are going to start from their community. They are going to start from the backyard of your house to know that you need to help your neighbor, to know that you need to clean your environment. Volunteerism is not all about money, but it goes beyond that.
The highlight of the conference underscores the transformative impact of volunteers as a powerful tool by creating positive change at local, national, and global levels through dynamic discussions. In Abuja, Nasiru Usman for Signature TV.